My name is Justin Pohl. I have been doing commercial taxidermy now for over 20 years. And here we are in the shop talking to a customer. We're taking a cape off of a deer, removing the antlers, and we put the antlers on the drying rack with all the others. This is a kudu from South Africa. And here's a little bit of the tanning process where the skins are preserved and turned into leather. Laying the skins out as the tanning solution soaks in. And right here we're detail flushing in preparation for mounting the skin onto the mannequin. We're kind of thinning some areas around the lips, nostrils, and eyes. And now the detail flushing when we're prepping the mannequin, sanding the mannequin to prepare it to accept the glue to make sure we get a good bond between the mannequin, glue, and the skin. This is a Wolverine and wolf scene. Did this a few years back. And now we're preparing to set the ears up. We're going to use a body filler called Bondo. And the Bondo is placed between the skin and the cartilage. And it has a working time of about 7 to 8 minutes. And we're going to make sure that it goes out to the edges of the ears. We're going to reshape and the proper shape back into the ear. Really important is grooming. Get the appropriate hair patterns for a nice natural looking deer. Here the skin is on the mannequin and we're using the plastic to help us slide the skin over the mannequin that was previously roughed up. This is a piebald whitetail shot in Bay County here in Michigan. It's rather unique. Not an albino. Moving the plastic. We're going to do some test fitting at this point. We need to determine that our mannequin is the right size. Eyes and ears, antlers. And here we're rebuilding the skull cap, the area where the skull's been removed from the antlers. Rebuilding and shaping this area. And here we're setting the eyes. A small bed of clay and then rebuilding the upper and lower lids. And a little bit of work on the chin. Rebuild that lower lip. And some clay around the antler burr to rebuild some of that tissue. Here we're replacing some veining in the face. We work a thin coat into the mannequin and into the skin to ensure proper adhesion. This is a deer for a client in Chicago. And here we're going to begin tucking the skin. Here we're tucking the lips into a small slot that was made into the mannequin. And you can see the hide paste on the mannequin. And it's just about sewn up. Each stitch is less than a 1/4 inch apart. And we're taxiing the skin here, and that's exactly what taxidermy means. Taxi is to move, and dermis is skin. This is a black bear from the Pacific Northwest. And we're tucking the eyelid skin between the clay and the glass. This will help hold the skin in place as the mount dries. And then now we're stapling the back of the mount, and then it's trimmed off. And the bag's here to keep the skin and the mount moist until the next day when it can be tweaked, so to speak. Here we're doing some finish work, grooming, and spreading an epoxy around in there to make the union between the skin and the mannequin so it flows smoothly. Once that's been done, here we are airbrushing, restoring some color, some fleshy tones to the ears, and same to the nostrils. And there's 3 to 4 different colors used around the eyes. A pair of red foxes, and they're looking at a squirrel that they've got in the tree. Rebuilding the nodules on the whitetail's nose. That's one of the final coats, a gloss coat. And removing some of the overspray. It's very important. We just want to leave the paint on the skin. And removing some of the brush marks to restore more of a natural look. And the hanger. Pretty important part. And those are whitetails that are ready to be returned to the customer. This was a piece done 2 years ago, all supported by 1 foot. These are some of my highly qualified staff members.